Thank you very much. So this has been fun. Thank you guys so much for being here. I've had a ball. But all things must come to an end. So this is the last song I have for you. That's it. I'm spent. I've got nothing more. And please, please, I cannot stress this enough. Please don't do that encore thing, because it's, I've never enjoyed it. It's frankly embarrassing. It's different when you have a band, because then you get to all like go off and high five and have a group hug and stuff, and they, what's that? They want another one. Let's go get another one. But you know, when you're on your own, essentially you go and stand to one side and you just stand there. and it's kind of difficult getting to the back and then getting front again. And I've got no more songs left. So for all those reasons, the end is the end. Let's, you know, and I have far too much respect for you as people to put you through the ordeal of. Because the thing is, when you go to a show and they do that thing and where they stop and then they come back on again and do another song, I hope I'm not shattering any illusions, but they were always going to do that. as you know, you're just not that special. It's like, look, they're coming back on. Our applause have roused them into no. That's not true. They write their list of songs and they put a big line and then they put another like 5 or 6 after it, including surprisingly their biggest hit song. So. You know, I feel like Penn and Teller. I'm just, you know, just destroying the magic for all you people. But you know, that's what I'm here for. Anyway, so this is a song. This is a song that was inspired by a book, which isn't uncommon for people to write songs inspired by books. But this is a song is inspired by a book that I wrote. So, so that's a little more unorthodox, I suppose. I was speaking to some people about the book that I wrote. It's not an autobiography because famous people write autobiographies. What it is, it's I don't know what you call it really. It's more like a handbook. It's a catalogue of mistakes for people who are interested in the music industry and maybe about having a career there within. Documented a great many things that you should try to avoid doing at all costs. That I know from experience. But the point of the matter is that when it comes down to it, being a musician is a wonderful, wonderful thing to do, and I love it with all my heart. And having not decided to you know, get in bed with various unsavoury characters who have offered their beds to me. That's not what I meant. I mean figuratively. No, I don't mean, you know, literally. Although, you know, there's a first time for it. Essentially what I'm saying is that there comes a point where you have to choose, and the reason that I started playing music and that I got into music in the first place was because I found that music really meant a great deal to me, and the songs that I loved really sort of spoke to me and touched me and enriched my soul. And so the thing that I've always strived to do, and you know, the only aim and target that I have in my life as a musician is to try and do the same. And whether that earns me a living or not is of no consequence to me. And whether or not that makes me a lot of money is of no consequence to me. So when people say to me, oh, you must be really annoyed that, you know, such and such a person has sold 1 million records, I don't know, because he sold 1 million shit records. And, you know, and I've sold 4.5 really great records. You know, and you kind of go, well, who's the success story in this? And somebody drew an analogy the other day when I was having dinner, and it was all about Duncan Bannatyne. Has anyone read his book? Oh, good. You're not reading, people. That's fine. I'll go and pack my books away. Anyway, so Duncan Bannatyne is a rich person off Dragon's Den, and he made his fortune. His first venture was he bought an ice cream van, and he sold ice creams, and then he bought more ice cream vans, and then he got ice cream shacks and stuff, and then he had this big ice cream business. And someone was saying, isn't that amazing? And he made all this money from ice creams. And my point is, yeah, but while he was doing that, there was probably one guy who made his own ice creams, who lived for ice creams, who makes the best ice creams in the world, and still does, and works every day, 12 hours, making the finest ice cream that humans have ever tasted, and it's gorgeous, and he loves it. Who's the more successful ice cream maker? And I kind of think it's the little guy. But anyway, that's just me. So I am in musical form. I'm the artisan ice cream man, if you will. That's a very drawn out analogy. Anyway, so The name of the book is I Choose This, which is a line from a previous song that I sang, and so writing the book and indeed writing the song was just to kind of underline and reaffirm that although many people may think that I'm a failure, I wholeheartedly believe that I chose this and I wouldn't change it for the world. So thank you very much indeed for being here. This is my last song. It's called Everytime. Well, some people, they claim they never had a fair roll of the dice. They could be right, but that's not me. See, I was lucky and I had everything just fall in my plate. Call it fate if you want to, but for all the elaborate setup and maneuver, being wheeled into position to deliver some saccharine punch to the guts of a world screaming out for whatever the hell they think it is that I've got. Every time I was given a chance to stand on my own 2 feet, oh, I fell, yeah. And every time I was given a chance to stand on my own 2 feet, oh, I fell, yeah. And every time opportunity knocked on my door, I just sent it on straight down to hell. 'Cause every time I was given a chance to stand on my own 2 feet, I fell. Well, some people, they imagine the disappointment must tear me apart and break my heart, and presume that I'm disgusted by all the injustice I've seen. That's not me, and I tell you that I bear no resentment to millionaire pub singers, barely literate poets, and guitar store gunslingers, and I can smile so politely the well-meaning ignorance of people who tell me I'm gonna make it someday. Every time I was given a chance to stand on my own 2 feet, oh, I fell, yeah. And every time I was given a chance to stand on my own 2 feet, oh, I fell, yeah. And every time opportunity knocked on my door, I just sent it on straight down to hell. 'Cause every time I was given a chance to stand on my own 2 feet, I fell. Now the sun's going down on what's left of today, and the tide drags what's left of this moment away. And so I kick through the dirt and the red autumn leaves, and what I had and what I lost and what I still believe. And I have no regrets for the times that I've spent barely paying my dues and barely paying the rent, for a simple pursuit of more honest a life. I don't cheat on my taxes, I don't cheat on my wife. Now the fire's burning out and the war's closing in, and I'm dragged by the gravity into the sin of obedient service of some twisted machine, blowing smoke in the faces of each little scene, sent to form a distraction just to buy up some time, misdirected by swagger and beaten by rhyme, telling tales of life you might one day attain if you just keep your focus relentlessly trained on the things you can get and not who you can be, nor the innocent dream of the sky and the sea, and the word and the truth and the spirit of man, and a history that promises one day we can, with a love for your brother and your sister and yourself, get there one day together in good cheer and good health. But it comes at a cost, it has a price that you pay. For a sweet bowl tomorrow you gotta give up today. It's a sacrifice waving on mortals like me, for an age that never was and never could ever be. So I dwell on the past, I don't rue my mistakes, and I'm proud that I've never had whatever it takes. Now I'm still on the deck of this leaky old boat with just a shirt on my back and a song in my throat, and I'm the luckiest boy on the face of the earth. 'Cause I know about love and I know what it's worth, so I'm not giving up and I'm not giving in, though I know it's a fight and I'm not gonna win. I still scream in the faces of more powerful men. I choose this motherfucker and I'll choose it again. Every time I was given a chance to stand on my own 2 feet, oh I fell, yeah. And every time I was given a chance to stand on my own 2 feet, oh I fell, yeah. Every time opportunity knocked on my door, I sent it on straight down to hell. 'Cause every time I was given a chance to stand on my own 2 feet, you know, every time that I was given a chance to stand on my own 2 feet, and every time I was given a chance just to stand on my own 2 feet, I fell. Thanks very much, and good night.